Thank you, Lovey, for chiming in. Appreciate it. You, of all people, know that criminal litigation and nursing litigation is way different. Advocate Maggie, I was a prior investigator for a board of nursing. I am a legal nurse. I help nurses and their legal teams when they're under investigation. I do advocacy. I do nursing education. And this is in reference, my girl Redonda made a comment when I put a video out saying, if your case crosses over to criminal litigation, gotta get a lawyer, gotta get a lawyer. Saying that those are very different types of lawyer. If you're under investigation, that's an administrative lawyer, very different than a criminal lawyer. And why she's chiming in as well, because those are very different. Your criminal lawyer cannot represent you in front of the board of nursing unless they do that modality. No different than if you're a nurse and say you work in the emergency room and you work in labor and delivery. You can do both modalities. If you don't work in the emergency room, you work in an L&D, you know what you're not doing? The other modality. So it's the same situation. And I went on in that video to say a nurse is not a nurse, is not a nurse, just like a doctor is not a doctor, not a doctor, and a lawyer is not a lawyer, is not a lawyer. So, as always, appreciate you chiming in and voicing your opinion, because people need to hear it not only from people like me, but from people like yourself who have been through this situation and what it means. I get called animated and activated all the time from people around me because they haven't been through the process, so they think that I'm being ridiculous. And you, of course, know that I'm not. And or I call the nurses that get reported to a board of nursing, there's a percentage of them, right? So we got like, the 1%ers are a certain population of a nurse, because I was told by the ANA lawyer that a nurse is 98% more likely to stand in front of a board of nursing than in civil or criminal law. So make sure you're protecting yourself and that you're getting the right representation. Swinging it all the way back around to what my girl Redonda is saying, is that make sure you got the right lawyer for the job.